Welcome, everybody. This is Mr. Allen with the West Florida Public Library, and today we are working on our Summer STEAM 2021 uh, Genealogy Virtual Challenge. Today we'll be working on our Ancestry Explorer part of this challenge. So let's get started by starting off on our homepage here, mywfpl.com. Um, and then on our main page, we'll choose Resources, and then go down to Research, give that a click. And over here on the left, we have some more options, which we're going to choose genealogy. And that should give us a list. And right up here at the top is Ancestry Library Edition. This is available from any of our libraries in Escambia County here. And we're going to give that a click. And then on our home page for Ancestry Library Edition here, we have a big green begin searching button. We're going to give that a click. All right, we're going to start by typing in a name here, in which I'm just going to use a general one. And then Presley. Yeah, I am looking up Elvis Presley. Oh, yep, okay. That's why it was yelling at me. It wanted it in capitalized. Doesn't matter. The system doesn't really need that. Let's see here. We're going to start by Tennessee, because that is where they keep Graceland. Actually, in Memphis, Tennessee. And that was Elvis's house. We're going to then click the big old orange search button right there. And this is our results page here. We can filter through document types, sort of. Just to let you know that if you're going to go with newspaper articles, you want to avoid anything out of country. So you eventually down there, there's an option to sort it by U.S. Elvis has military records, birth and death records, census voters, and voter registration, court land, financial records, dictionaries, encyclopedias. Yeah, Elvis is actually an encyclopedia, I think. But up here at the top, we have some, exacting filter searches options. So I'm going to just throw those Elvis and Presley to the far wall. Okay, so to refine this, you can add in a middle name sometimes by clicking Edit Search right there. And next to the first name, we would type in Elvis's middle name, which is Aaron, which I'm not ready to do that yet. Okay, so one of the interesting things here is that up at the top, we immediately get a reference to a family tree. It's labeled to Sexton family tree, but I think that may be just the service, in which it's labeling Gladys Lovesmith, Jesse D. McGraw Presley, and Minnie Mae Hood. I don't know who. I think that Vern. Okay, so those are Elvis's grandparents. And it's telling you where, and that's Elvis's mom. Tupelo, Mississippi, which Elvis was from Tupelo, Mississippi. So this is Vernon Elvis Presley. This is Elvis's dad. So it's given us the family tree in which Elvis's dad is included. Cool. We can then dig through a couple of other things here. And let me show you exactly what we're going to find. So look at this here. Okay, we're going to find a grave, and that was incorporated into Ancestry a couple of years ago. So we're going to start by looking at the general layout here. And it's going to give us a little general information section. Elvis Presley and some general information. It has an extended information section here. A couple of photos. And then there's a link for photos. Presley does not include his middle name for some reason. January 8th, 1935, born, Tupelo County, Mississippi. So you have that for you. Death, August 16th, 1977, in Memphis. He's interred at his home, Graceland. And The plot is said to be the meditation garden. It goes into some general information. It cites family members, his dad, his mom, his twin brother actually, that died shortly after he was born. Um, and then there's some listed of descriptions here. We're going to jump over to photos here. So this is the layout of his grave here. Vernon Elvis Presley, that's his dad. There's Elvis in the middle. And then I'm not sure if that's his mom on the left there. I can't see. But yep. And then they have a picture of some memoriam in Melbourne for him. There's a close up of his grave. Minnie Mae Presley. I think that might have been his grandmother. We'll find out later. Pictures of memoriams and statuaries. There's a picture of the side of the garden at Graceland. And then there's a picture of the house, Elvis's house. From that. All right, well, that was Find a Grave. And the next thing we're going to look at here is when we're in Ancestry, we're going to be taken to this page first. And then we can click on this visit website, and that will take us to Find a Grave. Inside this splash page here, this entry in Ancestry tells you Elvis, his name, birth date, death date, all the same information we're looking at on Find a Grave. Father's name, mother's name, includes links in Ancestry to his father and his mother, and it includes the official link to Find a Grave. And even you can even get a source if you are citing this for some purposes. If you're writing a paper or something, there are suggested links. This is an interesting thing that popped up. This is actually his dad's World War II draft card, and he was age 24 when he registered. So he was born in 16. So that had put him in 40. So Elvis would have been 5 years old, roughly. Oh, by the way, look at this cool thing right here. This is Elvis's dad's hair color listed as blonde. Okay, and that's what a lot of people don't know is Elvis actually had blonde hair, but he dyed it black. Okay, here's another cool thing that popped up with this. This was this genealogy family tree that it was referencing at the top of the search results. And it just goes down the line here. I'm not going to go too deep, even though I could probably backtrack through both Elvis's, through Aaron, through, let's see, this is Elvis's dad. No, Elvis's granddad, and this is his mom. So I could probably click on their links and probably find additional family members, but I don't want to go too far down that line because it may trigger somebody who's still alive, and I don't want to give out anybody's personal information. Okay, we are back on the results page for Elvis, and we have, this is a little cool thing that we also found, and let me see if I can find what we're looking for here. This is this is a page from a Sears and Roebuck's catalog. Here we go, Elvis. Ooh, they have a Platters album too. Cool. So let's see, Elvis Golden Records Volume 2. You could order a copy of GI Blues, copy of Something for Everybody, and a copy of Blue Hawaii. This was from 1962. Thank you for joining us today. This is our Summer Sting 2021 Genealogy Virtual Challenge, exploring Ancestry Library Edition. Information from your Family Detective Challenge can be used on this site to explore your own family tree. Don't forget to claim your challenge prize on Beanstack by visiting WFPL.com. And thank you, and have a great day.